There we go. It says live now.
Okay, we are going live. Alright, we're live.
Cool.
So, is it recording or is it just...
Yeah. That's what it was doing last time.
Okay, well, it's recording, so whenever we're supposed to talk about... Do what?
First we're supposed to... You guys watched the video, right?
The video?
Which one?
We were supposed to watch a short, like, 2-minute video.
Was it the one about like the polio vaccine or the one about
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's about that.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember a video. Was it one you had to watch if you didn't understand what was going on?
It was part of the preparation that we're supposed to do.
It was on the online textbook, wasn't it?
Yeah, like...
Yeah, I actually didn't watch it.
It was just... It's called... It's under the tab for the lesson number 2. And we're supposed to have watched lesson 2 part 2 that says experiments.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh, we were?
So, yeah.
Well, I did the preparation assignment. I didn't do anything that wasn't on there.
I think it basically just overviewed most of the material that you read on, so I don't know if you missed much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm trying to find the assignment of exactly what we're supposed to do. Oh, there's a group meeting thing. Okay.
Yeah. To take some sort of group quiz. That's all I know.
So it
Yeah, we take
says
some quiz after we review part 2.
It says meet with your group, blah 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 blah. Discuss any questions you have of part 2 of the individual preparation assignment. And this is record your group meeting and post the link to the group collaboration discussion board. And after your group has clarified their understanding of part 2, click start below to take the group meeting quiz. Where's the start button?
So, did anyone have any questions about the part 2?
Let's see. Yeah, I did have one question. Like, what? It's just like just the meaning of the word treatment. Is that just the actual, like, I don't know, medicine that the scientists would be studying, or I wasn't really too clear on that.
Oh, for 9?
Yes, I believe, for 9.
The treatments, it was talking about like the different ways that they like received the ointment or whatever. Because one group got like 0.5% of it, and so those are the different treatment plans technically, I guess.
Got it. Okay, so it's not the actual drug itself; it's the actual dosage. Okay.
It's it's how they received it.
How they did it, yeah. Okay. And
oh, I didn't even see that there's a preparation assignment. I didn't see that at all. I just did the reading.
yeah.
So, are you supposed to just turn that into her, or how are you supposed to do that?
I think
It said just fill it out and then we'll discuss most of it and then we'll take our quiz, I guess.
yeah, together.
It's just kind of a on your honor thing that you did it, I guess. Because there's nowhere to turn it in.
So I mean, if you did the reading, then I mean, if you remember most of it, you should be good. And we'll be discussing it as a group, so we'd be able to take the quiz together.
No, I did the reading yesterday, I think, so I might not remember all of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. If you've ever had any kind of stat class before, it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic.
I haven't, so we'll see. I don't see where it is that we can start taking the quiz either.
I think it's.
It's
It
at the
says-
bottom for the online thing.
I'm there
It
where
says
we can-
the lesson 2 group meeting, and then you press start.
I'm looking, it says quick
Yeah.
start below, but I can't see it anywhere.
The start. It's at the bottom.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not loading for some reason.
Let's see.
Oh, now it appeared. I reloaded the page. Okay, do you guys already open it or no?
Not yet, but I will.
I just opened mine.
Okay. Okay, well, the first question I have to... There's not my honor thing, so I didn't do that.
And then it looks like after questions 1 and 2, it's figuring out which one it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we all answered the first two?
And then 3 through I think 10 or something like that is how we're us working together on it.
Yeah, there's 17, so I'll do this. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, this
Should we just
doesn't-
read each question like individually, or should just one of us read it out loud?
However,
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. I could just read it.
let's-
There's not too much
Okay.
lag, so or whatever. Okay, yeah. Our researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams than if students wait to review material the day before the exam. To answer this question, the researchers are trying to determine if an observational study or an experiment would be more appropriate. They are discussing who the population would be and how they will determine which sampling method will best represent the population. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process are the researchers currently applying?
they're designing the study.
Yeah, they're designing.
Definitely.
All right, I'll read the next one.
All right.
It says, a researcher has collected the results of a survey where the participants were asked how many hours of TV they watched each day. The researcher tallies the frequencies for each category and computes mean number of hours watched. She then creates a histogram to help illustrate the overall distribution. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process did the researcher apply?
Just collecting data.
Collecting the results. I'd assume collecting data.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Okay, so the next one says, Mumbai, India is a quickly growing city of importance in its own country as well as the global economy. A marketing research firm has been asked by the prominent fast food restaurant to help determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business. From a list of all registered taxpayers, 3,000 names are randomly selected. Each individual on the list is mailed a brief questionnaire. The researchers received 1,049 responses. The population is...
The population technically would be the entire city, but they're sampling, so they're not going to ask everyone in the city.
Yeah.
So it'll just be
in the reading, I think the definition for here, the population is like the total amount of people like in the study, and then a sample is like a portion of the population.
Yeah, because the population, I guess, in this case would be all of the citizens, and then the sample were the 3,000 names that were randomly selected.
So the population is all the citizens?
As far as
I thought it was the 3,000, but that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, that was that was one that was always kind of confusing me too. Yeah, I mean, what do you two think?
I feel like it's the entire population, like the entire city.
Because wouldn't the 3,000 be the
What do you think,
sample
Jay?
group? Wouldn't the 3,000 be the sample group, not the population?
Yeah, and then the 1049 are the ones who actually participated in the sampling.
All right. Yeah, I'll go with that then.
Okay.
So the citizens of Mumbai.
Yeah.
The answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't number 6 the exact same? I'm just kidding. It's a different question at the very end.
Oh,
It's just
one,
asking what
the sample
was this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sample is the 3,000?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so...
oh, yeah, I can read the next one.
Okay.
Number 7. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class, and within 44% after the first hour after class. Its forgetting curve continues so that within 6 days, only 25% is remembered. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claimed that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in a study where you were asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded. What type of data is your teacher collecting?
Quantitative, isn't it?
Let's see.
Um,
Okay, what type of data is your teacher? Yeah, I'd go with that.
Wait, hold on.
Let's see, because
she's trying to figure out what you remember by the time you take the quiz. And that's quantitative, I think, because of all the numbers that she's collecting.
Yeah, because remember in the reading, like, it was talking about, like, phone numbers, how that's not quantitative, because it's like, because although they're numbers, it's actually just a representation of each person on their phone. So, 4 out of 10. Yeah, I can go with quantitative.
yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Number 8. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% of the first hour of class. The forgetting curve continues so that within 6 days only 25% is remembered. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claim that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and asked you to participate in a study where you were asked to read specific material 15 minutes after class, 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. After the 6th day, your teacher asks you if you feel confident that you at least 50% of the material. He then records your response as yes, no, or not sure. What type of data is your teacher collecting?
That would be categorical, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that one too.
Okay, so the next one says, studies have shown that retention, it's the same question, okay. Where's the actual question at the end?
Last sentence.
The group is called, the group that's the control group, isn't it?
Oh, it's your teacher also elects a group to give no review to the material over 6 days, so I would assume that'd be the control group.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that she knows won't change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, number 10. So the following would be considered an experimental. The second one.
Now, which of the following we consider experimental design?
Yeah, looks like the second one. Because the other ones are an observational study.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
All the rest of them are just polls, and this one's just a straight up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 11. A study to determine the average wage of working people in Mumbai, which of the following would be the best sample. Workers, in Mumbai, all the workers in one working district Mumbai, many randomly selected workers in each. Several working districts of Mumbai. This one, I'd go with the third one.
I would go with the
third
one
one looks the
too.
best.
Yeah.
Trying to get everywhere, so that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
12. You want to become an expense.
Okay. Well, number 12 says, you want to become the next Jonas Salk can produce a vaccine that will help cure children of respiratory syncytial virus. You test the vaccine and compare it to placebo and randomly choose one group of children to take the vaccine and one group to take the placebo. What or who are the experimental units or subject?
Children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the easiest quiz I've ever taken. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Looks like number 13. It's the same question, just asking what the treatments are. The treatment would be the vaccine and the placebo,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what's the first one mean? The
dang.
number of incidences of the virus. What does that mean?
That's just how many people have the virus.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, so it would be the last one then. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Okay. Oh, dang. Number.
No. It's kind of a long question, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can read it.
Okay.
In 1992, the U.S. government supported a study that was run for 15 years where 4,608 low-income families were given a chance to move to less impoverished areas. They distributed vouchers and provided various support systems. The researchers wanted to determine if getting people out of poor neighborhoods would reduce the poverty levels of the U.S. Low-income families were randomly assigned to one of the following three groups: the MTO Low Poverty Voucher Group, which receives Section 8 certificates or vouchers usable only in low poverty areas. The Traditional Voucher Group, which received regular Section 8 vouchers or certificates and orderly briefings and assistance from the PHAs. And then the Control Group, which received no certificates or vouchers, but remained eligible for public or project-based housing and other social programs to which families would otherwise have been entitled. The study was an experiment?
That's kind of where I'm going.
That's what I'm leaning towards, but the way that they've described it, it seems like it's neither yet.
Yeah.
Like they're still setting it up.
It's true. Because they have a control group.
Oh, no, just kidding. It is an experiment because they give these people the vouchers and say, hey, you can move to this area, but it's your choice if you decide to or not.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of control they have in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go with experiment.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get this
15.
one.
Okay.
All right. If a p-value of 0.0002 was found for the study described above, then we could say that there was about a 0.0002 probability of obtaining the actual observed result, or one more extreme, assuming the null is true. Oof, I gotta read that one again.
If you assume the null is true, then you want the p-value to be at least the amount of the null or higher.
Mm-hmm. Because what is like the maximum is like 0.05%, something like that. Or
Yeah, it is.
yeah, okay.
So I would say it's true since it's at least that high.
Right.
Because it's usually less than or more than or equal to.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. Well, it makes a little more sense, but yeah, it's still kind of shady with me. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of a that one was kind of hard to learn or understand, but yeah, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Yeah, sweet. We'll go true. 16, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants that one?
I'll do it. It says, since the p-value is 15, the researchers could conclude that the results are significant and providing low-income families with an opportunity to move away from low-income neighbors does make a difference in poverty levels. Well, if the p-value is low, it's usually a pretty unlikely chance that it's going to happen.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, so the lower it is, the less likely. But the okay, that's easy to understand. So it would be false because if the null isn't true, then the alternative hypothesis would be false. Okay.
So we're going to say 16 is false?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one's just matching.
All right.
Oh, dang, I remember the steps.
Okay.
Well, Daniel can discern more truth. So I'm going to guess it's B, C, E, D, A.
Design study. B, C. Yeah.
I'm guessing this based off of the parenthesis side.
Yeah. Here, actually, let me see if I. Oh wait, no, so let's design the study, collect the data.
So wait, design the study. What did you guys say it was? Design the studies first?
Step 1. Yeah.
Okay. And collect data as 2.
Collect that as 2. Describe the data as 3. Step 3. Step E. Because taking action is the last thing.
I think our ABC. I think the letters are in different orders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I realized that just now.
Because my A is step 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, I was hearing you guys list them up, and I was like, that doesn't sound right at all.
So the first one is design the study, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then step 2 would be
collect data?
No, make inferences.
Yeah. Okay.
Make inferences is step number 4.
Make inferences is step 4?
Or step 2?
Yeah. Okay. So what I got, I mean, the order that I had it in was design the study, collect the data, describe the data, make inferences, or in other words, that's when you make a conclusion about the gathered data and then taking action. Yeah, because an inference is like making the conclusion, but you need data to make the conclusion.
Be able to do.
Taking action is the last.
Yeah, take action is the last one.
Okay, I want to make sure I have this in the right order then. So step 1 is design the study.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2 is collect the data. Step 3 is describe the data. Step 4 is to make inferences, and step 5 is to take action.
Good. Yep. That's what I got.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Always good to make sure.
Okay, so that looks like everything.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're done with the quiz then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just submit it now?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I guess so. Submit. Let's see how well we did.
I think we just missed. We missed 3.
Oh,
You missed 3? Okay.
Well, I missed 4 because I didn't do the reading. Or I didn't finish the preparation video.
All right.
It says I got an 84, so we missed something, obviously.
I got a
Yeah, we
78. Whoops.
We missed.
Oh, we missed
4,
number 4.
4, 6.
Describing data? Oh, yeah, she made a histogram.
Histogram, yep.
Dang it.
Yeah. And 6
Let's
was.
see, number 6. Oh, that makes sense. The people who responded are the ones who were in the sample.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright though. That was now that we're. I wasn't too sure about that anyways, so we're clear now.
And then the other one we missed was 16.
16.
The one we weren't really sure
Okay.
about.
Darn it. Oh wow, I got 17 wrong. That was. Ugh.
You got 17 wrong?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh shoot. So collect data is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just totally put in the wrong letters.
Oh, no.
I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even check. Oh dear. What did you guys get on it?
80.
I got a 75 because not doing the prep work was worth 2 points, so that docked me a lot.
Right. Yeah, but for 17, what did you guys get? Did you get that one right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I went over that, I was making sure I had the letters in the right spot.
Yeah, I just forgot to. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
it happens.
Happens. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Yes. At least we passed. That's the important thing.
Exactly. Alright. So as for the
Did we want to work on the homework together at all, or no?
let's see. I think
Because we can do the homework itself together, we just can't do the homework quiz together.
homework quiz. Oh right, yeah, okay. So I already took the quiz by myself yesterday.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I can go over it. So with you guys if you need.
Well, you've already.
Huh?
Yeah, we could do the homework.
Have you already done the homework for it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the assignment 2, is it called? Or lesson 2.
I thought the assignment 2 was just the
preparation.
individual prep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the homework quiz is on. So yeah, so I already did the quiz. So I think you just do that by yourself. So I think the actual group quiz is what we had to do as a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
Sweet.
then
I guess that means
I'm pretty sure we're done.
going. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So, quick question though: do we have to meet twice a week, like Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tuesdays,
Tuesdays and
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Okay. And there's
Does 4:30 work?
That works for
4:30
me.
works. Yeah. That's
I
really
say
nice.
honest class on Tuesdays or Thursdays, so whenever works for me.
Well, same
Okay.
works for me too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like that.
So 4:30 works. We can keep it at 4:30.
3 works. And then we'll be doing lesson 3 for Thursday. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I assume so, yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. Well then,
Sweet.
I'm going to stop the rut.
That's fine.
Cool.